Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. I hope you can hear me because I got a lot to fucking say for one thing. First of all, we had to. I want to let you all know that this is the start of the World Contender Tournament 2025. There's 12 competitors that did win their matches, fairly win their matches, and we are going to be deciding the first person to move on tonight. Great match tonight. But I need to address something, and that is that we recently had someone exposed to being a cheater in the league. I wanted to thank several people that helped me discover this, figure it out, get it all together. But yeah, we're not even gonna say their name, but just let you know that they're gone. You'll notice who it is. Some of you already know. But yeah, we don't put up with that shit. I don't care how well you support me, which that person did for several months. But yeah, none of that stuff. So, moving on to the match. First, we have your first competitor, and he is a former CWT World Champion, and he defeated Matty Laws in the play-in matches, and he's here to win that title back. It's proud member of Chicago, Joey Suba. What's up, Joey?
Not too much. Excited for this match. I am very surprised that I've never faced Mr. Goodacre in a match one on one. That seems unlikely, but you're the stat man, so you know for sure. I've played him tons of times in multi-man matches over several leagues, so I know it's gonna be tough, especially in this new era of not having strengths and everything. We don't know what's coming, but we do know it's going to be competitive, and the right man's going to win. So hopefully that's me. Hopefully I move on in this tournament to get the title back that Jacob defeated me for, current champion. He's doing a great job as champion. Um, so I would love to get to him again, but you got to start with winning tonight. So we'll see what happens.
All right, yeah, we definitely will have to see what happens. But if you are in the chat, you can bet your loonies on this match. You can bet them on Joey, or you can bet them on his opponent tonight. But first of all, we have Chris Perkins here. He says, "Damn loonies, loonies," and also says, "Good luck, guys." All right, so we're gonna bring in here your opponent tonight. He is a guy who's been around CWT for a long ass time, and he defeated someone in the first round that we're not going to talk about. But he is Richie Goodacre. What's up, man?
Up, man? Yeah, no, good to be here. Yeah, good to be back in a tournament again. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, I no, good. Yeah, it's hard to believe I haven't faced a Stubo one on one, but yeah, it's I'm up for the challenge. It's gonna be a tough challenge. Stubo's really good. I feel like he's one of those guys that sort of a couple of years back just sort of came from nowhere. I'm like, man, he knows his shit. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I I've yeah surprised myself at some point before, and yeah, I'm hoping to yeah I get close in this league. I always hold my hat on the fact that I almost beat you, Cass, for the championship.
We
So
don't talk about
hey,
that either.
I can I can I can do this. So we'll see how this shakes out. Should be fun.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and start your matchup by telling you how round number one works. And round number one works exactly like this. Four questions based on the following categories: WWF slash WWE, AEW slash New Japan, WCW slash ECW, and TNA slash NXT. Then one question will be randomly selected by a wheel spin that has four possible answers. You'll get 1 point for each correct answer. So, if you guys are ready, we are going to go ahead and welcome in JB3 to the stream. He says, yeet. I believe that's one word and 10 letters? I don't know. I'm too lazy to count. But yeah, welcome in JB3. Hope you're enjoying your day off. So we are going to go ahead and start with your question in WWF slash WWE. And that question is, which wrestler was voted in and then defeated Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship at Taboo Tuesday 2004? Damn, it was 10 letters. Damn, I am very good at just going boom, count. Maybe they were right. Maybe I am autistic. What? All right, Richie, you're good.
Yep.
Okay, so Joey, what do you got?
Shelton Benjamin.
Richie.
The dude doesn't age. Already he's 50 now. Holy shit. Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin is your correct answer. Him and R Truth. You know, there's there's a phrase that I'm not going to say on stream because it'll get canceled, but we all know what it is. All right. So your next question in TNA/NXT is, who won the NXT Championship at NXT No Mercy 2023? What do you guys think about that? I just need to run and get a drink right quick. Feel my throat's all messy.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with that, JB3. You are correct. I don't think it was that, Perkins. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. All right, Richie, you in?
Yeah.
All right, Richie, what do you got?
I'm not 100% sure. I said Camilla Hayes.
And Suba.
Dragunov?
Correct answer is Ilya Dragunov, who defeated Carmelo Hayes that night. So very close, Richie. But yes, Joey taking the lead as we go to your next question in New Japan/AEW. And that question is, which current member of the New Japan/AEW roster has the most reigns with the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships with 8 reigns? So it's just a single wrestler we're looking for. This person has 8 reigns. No one else has any more.
Go first instinct.
Hey, fair. Very fair. That's a pretty good guess there, Perkins.
I'm in. I just gotta check some.
Yep, you're good. Now, if they said the Cubs have 12 runs scored, though, I don't think they're coming back, Joey.
No, they lost. Currently in second place now.
It's all right. Still a wild card.
Yeah,
Maybe our
still,
teams will play in the World Series, Joey. Would that be a fun time?
That'd be awesome. I loved the Blue Jays when I was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, color scheme, same as the Cubs.
That's true, yeah. I guess.
I think I played for them too, for Little League. I think it was like Cubs, Blue Jays, and Indians when I was younger.
Okay.
So those were like my favorite 3 teams.
Gotcha.
And my favorite.
Honestly, the Blue Jays and the Cubs are the only powder blue jerseys that are acceptable.
Yeah. I hate the Brewers, but I like their powder blue ones. They're nice. They remind me of like the Chargers.
Okay.
I think the Chargers have the best ones.
All right, Joey, what do you got?
I put Rocky Romero.
And Richie.
Makes sense for the lost, bro.
Really great guesses, but the correct answer is Rocky Romero, who has 8 reigns. I believe both Young Bucks are second with 7.
That's the fact that it was one person took me away from them. That's the reason.
Yeah.
I have no clue who, aside from Roppongi Vice, I have no clue who he's been with.
So your next question is a pitcher question. So your question is, who is this manager of Mike Awesome in ECW? Obviously, it's not Mike Awesome. He's in the back. But who is that man in front of him? All right, Richie, you look like you're in? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now I can delete this from my thing forever. So no one go back because I'm deleting it. All right. It's gone forever. All right. Richie, what do you got?
Joe Gertner.
And Joey.
For Louis Dangerously.
That is incorrect on both. You're looking for Judge Jeff Jones. Judge Jeff Jones.
I Judge, but there was no name coming to mind.
Judge Jeff Jones. I believe he worked for ROH for the longest time as like their merchant guy, and I think he does the same thing for AEW. He does something to do with merch. He's a backstage guy ever since ECW closed. All right, so we are going to go to your first 4-point question. We currently have 3 for Joey, 1 for Richie, and your.
Is there a wheel?
Yep.
Okay.
Why am I so rusty? All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring up that wheel, and we're going to give it a little spin. going to land on New Japan / AEW. All right. Stop sharing that screen. Richie, you're currently not in the lead. Would you like AEW New Japan question 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2 it is. All right. So your question is: who are the 4 wrestlers that Toni Storm has defeated in matches to win the AEW Women's World Championship? And this includes anyone that was in a match if it wasn't a singles match, just as a heads up. But there are still only 4. I mean, you had some great guesses, Perkins. So you got to that last one. I don't think. I really don't. Where's my Twitch chat not working? Oh, I didn't have it on. That's why. Okay. Do you? Oh no, Joey checking. Do you have 4 answers, Richie?
Yeah.
Okay. Joey, whenever you're good.
Yeah, I'm contemplating switching. I have 5 names that I think are right. I don't remember who we beat. Fuck it.
Okay, so you're both in?
Yeah.
Okay. Joey, what do you
Sorry,
have?
it was just Mariah May, Saraya, Thunder Rosa, and Sheeta.
Okay. And Richie.
I had the exact same thing. Mariah May, Karashida, Thunder Rosa, Saray.
All right. So, your correct answers are Mariah May, Hikaru Shida, but then also Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, who I believe I believe she defeated Jamie Hayter for the title, but also Britt Baker was in a 4-way where she won the interim title. So,
She never beat Thunder Rosa.
no, they never did
Oh,
anything.
Thunder Rosa was hurt, right?
Yeah, so she was the champion, and
that's what it was.
Toni Storm was the interim champion. Yeah.
Yeah, because then she won it back, and then that's when they went back on it and said that she was an actual champion.
Yeah, and she never actually did beat her. All
yeah,
right.
I raced Jamie Hayter. That's upsetting.
Perkins said Megan Bain, Mercedes Moné, or maybe that was Frankie Monette, Taya Valkyrie. No, who knows? Serena Deeb and Wendy Richter. Yes, Wendy Richter. He did get Judge Jeff Jones though.
Nice.
So
He
good shit
loves
there,
ECW,
Perkins. Yeah, you do know he does know it's ECW. All right, so it's 5-3 as we go into round number 2. And round number 2, I'm going to switch back over to this one and let you know that round number 2 works like this. One question with 5 answers will be given to both players. Players will put those 5 answers in order based on the question. There's 1 point awarded for each answer in the correct position. All right, so I'm going to switch back over here to the match you picked. And we need you, let's see, speaking of AEW, we need you to put these 5 wrestlers in order by when they first won the AEW All-Atlantic / International Championship. So the person who won it first to the most recent for the first reign. So your 5 wrestlers are John Moxley, Orange Cassidy, Will Ospreay, Roderick Strong, and Konosuke Takeshita. Just put them in order by when they first won it to when they most recently won. I respond to some text. I hope I don't like burn out on these 5-point questions because hope you guys like them.
No, I love these.
Sweet.
I was mad because I think our match in Wrestling Trivia, JPO did like 5 of them in a row, and then we
Yeah.
had our match. And
Oh, we didn't get one?
last time he didn't get one. I was like, damn. I was really looking forward to those.
Yeah, he did 5 in a row, including the one that cost me my perfect game.
Oh, yeah.
So close. What's up, Greg? How you doing tonight, man? Welcome in. Says you're a subscriber too. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Richie, are you still thinking? Or are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay. So I'm going to bring down the wrestlers on the screen, and we're going to go to you first. Joey, what do you have?
I went Orange Cassidy, John Moxley, Roddy Strong, Ospreay, Takashita.
And Richie.
I went Orange Cassidy, John Moxley, Roderick Strong, Takeshita, Will Ospreay. So I just had the last 2 flip from.
So your correct answers in order are Orange Cassidy, John Moxley, Roderick Strong, Will Ospreay, and Takeshita. So Joey, you got all 5. I'm never gonna say that right, by the way. Takeshita. Joey, you got 5 for 5. Richie, you still picked up 3 points, which means you're a score of 10-6 heading into the Battle Zone round. So we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna tell you how the Battle Zone round works. You already know, but we're gonna tell you anyway. One question with these 10 possible answers will be given to both players, determined by a random wheel spin from the categories of round 1. Start with a player not in the lead. Each player will give 5 answers, and there is no repeating. You get 1 point for each correct answer. So we're going to bring back that spectacular wheel and let you know that it works. Like this. Whoop, and whoop. And let you know that today your Battle Zone will come in the category of New Japan / AEW. I think that's like the 5th match in a row where both wheel spins have been the same. Then close that. Yeah, Greg had the same thing as you did, Richie. And then he said he figured he would get the last 2 incorrect. Which, yes. So, yeah, that's the trick, you know. Got to make them a little hard on certain ends. All right, so we're going to go to our Battle Zones. And Joey, you did not pick last time. So would you like 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2 it is. All right, we'll bring up the thing on screen. We'll give you a second to think. Richie, we will start with you, but I need you guys to tell me who are the last 10 winners of the G1 Climax and New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I'm glad you guys did this now because there's soon going to be a new winner, so I would have had to rewrite the question. Hold on, Richie. Let me write down on the board here so I can keep track. Greg says, thank God I'm not in this match. Yeah, a little tricky. But yeah, Richie, we'll start with you. What do you got?
Gabe Kidd.
Okay. And Joey.
Okada.
And we will accept last names here because it's...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying we will accept it. Everyone knows it's only one Okada. If I need you to clarify, I will. But yeah,
Okay.
Richie, up to you.
Will Ospreay.
Okay. Joey.
Kota Ibushi.
Richie.
Tetsuya Naito.
Okay. Joey.
These are all guesses. I truly don't know. Kenny Omega. No clue.
Richie.
That's my next guess. In that round. Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Okay. Well, you guys got all the easy ones out of the way. All right. Joey, it's up to you.
Ishii.
And Richie, your final one.
Evil.
Evil. I'm gonna write that in all caps on my board. All right, Joey, your final one.
I don't know if you won one. I'll just say Zack Sabre Jr. Piece of shit.
You don't like Zack Sabre Jr.?
Zack Sabre Jr. I've seen him. Not when I say so many times. I've seen him like 3 times live.
Yeah.
It's
not your thing?
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay, that's fair.
And I also think that he worked as a face everywhere that I saw him, and I was like, he makes much more sense as a heel.
Yeah, he looks like
I
Dave.
think. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
fair.
I didn't enjoy it.
All right, so the last 10 people to win the G1 Climax in New Japan Pro Wrestling in reverse chronological order, if they doubled up and went back, I think this went back like 20 years almost. So we're going to go with Zack Sabre Jr., Tetsuya Naito, Okada, Kota Ibushi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, Shinsuke Nakamura, Satoshi Kojima, Togi Makabe, and Hiroki Goto. So, Joey, you got 4 points. Richie, you get 2 points. Score 14-8. So we go into the final round. We're in tie territory, guys. We're in tie territory. I love it. I love when we're in tie territory. I gotta delete some of these old questions so I don't forget to rewrite them. All right, so the final round works like this. The player in the lead will choose a number between 1 and 3 for how many times the 20 categories in the final round will be shuffled. Then the opposing player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each question is worth 3 points. In the case of a tie, overtime will continue until one player is correct and one is incorrect. The only time we allow ties is during the Clash of the Combatants. So, Joey, how many times do you shuffle in that final round between 1 and 2?
I'll go 1.
1 it is. Now, Richie, I need your 3 numbers between 1 and 20, sir.
Okay, 9.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
11.
9, 15, 11. I like when people mix them up and don't just go in order. Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
At least do 2, 3, 1 or something. Mix them up.
Yeah.
All right. So number 9 corresponds to Ring of Honor. Greg definitely happy he's not in this match. So your question is, which current member of the AEW roster has the shortest reign with the ROH World Championship?
Matt Taven.
Richie, it's same
Right
time.
on.
Yeah, write down. Write down.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
But I will
my
let you know,
bad.
guys, it is not Matt Taven, so just get that out of your heads. It's not Matt Taven.
Okay,
So we're not going to rewrite the question. That's true, Greg, you did. But yeah, we're not going to rewrite the question. It's not Matt Taven. Just nobody put Matt Taven.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Richie. I just read the questions. I just read the thing. That's why we do that. Yeah, it's all right.
Oh yeah.
Right
I'm
down
done.
what
I'm
you-
done.
I was like, what?
Oh god.
I think there was, I can't remember who it was, but someone had their first match here, and I put up a battle zone, and they were just like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa. Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah.
But yes, you did get an RH question right, so, Greg. That's a good point. Good old TV championship.
Okay.
What if I'm gaslighting you and it actually is Matt Taven? It's not.
I would appreciate that if it's not.
Okay.
I wish I knew the length. I don't think that would help, but I'm thinking like somebody that won and lost in the same night, but I don't know how Ring of Honor worked. I have an answer. I'm in.
Right. Richie, what do you got?
Mark Briscoe.
And Joey Suba.
Kyle O'Reilly.
All right. So, the winner of this matchup, moving on, because the answer is Kyle O'Reilly, which means by knockout, the rest of the match will not be needed. It was Kyle O'Reilly. I believe it had a reign of 34 days before he lost the title to back to Adam Cole. I believe he won it at Final Battle and then lost it back to Adam Cole at Wrestle Kingdom, because it was the only time like the ROH title changed hands over there. But Joey, you won this match so far. You get 17 points. You advance to the tournament to play the winner of, I believe, Dude and Mike Buzzard. which means
man.
you do to the 2 to 3 falls, or you do 2 falls to 0. So
Yeah.
it's up to you. Like, who would you like to face, and any words for your future opponent?
Both are incredible. I know Buzzard hasn't had a ton of matches here, and it doesn't have like a big backlog of things to look on. But I mean, he went to the finals of the Stump the Bump, right?
Yep.
Is that the same guy? Yeah. So
Yep.
him, like he knows his stuff. He's got a wealth of knowledge. Dude, I mean, the resume speaks for itself. I would love to face him again, but I also wouldn't because like he wants to beat me just as bad as I wanted to beat him when we had that title match. So this was, yeah, I'm very surprised with how well I did on some of these questions. The Ring of Honor and New Japan and AEW are not my strengths. Like, clearly we know that. We don't. It's no secret. So I was very fortunate to get a lot of these questions right. It was a great matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Buzzard and Dude, and we'll keep this momentum going. Like I said, I want to win that title back, and one step at a time. But we're working towards our goal. So
Absolutely. More matches will be going out. I only wanted to schedule one match at a time because I got a pretty busy week coming up. Pretty busy summer for one thing. But yeah,
Okay.
no, we'll keep these going. So if you see a group chat pop up, please respond with your when you're available. We'll get this cooked. But Richie, you did score a ton of points in that match against someone in the play-in match. Maybe not on your side tonight, but Richie, your thoughts on this match? Anything you want to say or promote?
Yeah, no, I think it's just a case of like, sometimes the wheel, or sometimes yeah, it's not in your favor. Like, I mean, I know my AEW, but like sometimes Ring of Honor, New Japan, bit murky. Yeah, and yeah, I do know how to play this, so I thought I think yeah, maybe not. I think I was just thinking of like back in the day when you had your street screen just saying, yeah, I don't know. I always play the fairies. Uh, but yeah, no, yeah, I'll be back, and yeah, just look out for me on all my other movie ventures as well. I do Wheel of Movies on with Austin and Pez Howell. Next week we're doing Prisoners, Disney Villeneuve's Prisoners. So yeah, check that out. And Lonely Marks, the wrestling podcast, me and JPO, Jacob Barber, and Austin Pez do. So I think we were talking about SummerSlam 1989. So check that out. And yeah, it's pretty much it. But yeah, congrats, Super. I'm sure we might meet again down the road. I enjoy playing here. I'm always gonna be like, yeah, I'm always gonna be around. Yeah, can't get rid of me. I'm sure I'll be back in some sort of tournament
Of course.
going at some stage.
Of course, you definitely will. For those of you in the chat tonight, thank you for being here. JV3, Chris Perkins, Greg Cherry, thank you all for joining us tonight. We currently have 9 people watching, so if you're watching for the first time, and maybe you clicked the link on my my Instagram, my Facebook, or my Twitter, make yourself a Twitch account and don't forget to follow. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not going to beg for your money, but make sure you at least give us a follow. It's been a great time, and we will see you all very soon. But before we go, I need you to know one thing. Hey Siri, play our exit video.